Okay, welcome to my class of biology. This is your teacher, Mr. A+. With me here is the chart on the chalkboard displayed. Yes, so we just started a topic in biology called cell division, and this is just a continuation. So can you kindly pay attention and listen carefully so that you can understand one or two things. So today we are looking at the structure of the chromosome. Okay, so as I said, in the first place, the time when I just introduced this topic, chromosomes is found in the nucleus of the cell. Okay, so this is the cell, and inside the cell we have nucleus. Again, inside the nucleus is the chromosome. So this chromosome now is shown its structure outside, okay, which is here. Okay, so the whole thing here is the nucleus, chromosome. So chromosomes actually consist of what? Consist of deoxyribonucleic acid, which is abbreviated by DNA. Okay, so this is its structure. So as you can see here, we have these coils called histones. Histones, these are just proteins, coiled proteins. Okay, okay. So we call these proteins histones. Then this side we have nucleosomes. Nucleosomes, this is the unit of DNA coiled, as you can see, the unit of DNA coiled. So this is also called what? Nucleosomes. Then from there, we are moving just like the way coiled is. Then eventually, it will actually make the full DNA. So no wonder why we are saying the chromosomes is consists of what? DNA. Then apart from that, we also have another structure here called chromatin. So this chromatin is a condensed, less condensed and coiled of chromosomes. So actually here, when this structure called chromatin condensed, they form the what? The chromosomes in form of DNA. So this is some of the parts of the chromosomes that an animal or a human being has. Okay, so now from there we can also look at the composition. In fact, this is the composition of chromosomes as it is. Then we have this side homologous chromosomes, also this side or homologous chromosomes. So this one now, we are looking at now these two structures, the duplication before the cell division. Okay, how the DNA are being replicated before the cell division. So now the chromosomes is before cell division, the chromosomes is actually divided into two smaller parts, and these smaller parts are called chromatids. Okay, so they are called chromatids. So as you can see here, we have the centromere, and these are chromatids. So when these two now meet, or the centromere meet, okay, they meet, automatically they come up with a sister chromatids, okay, which is the small parts of the chromosomes once it is divided. Okay, so that is DNA replication before the cell division. Okay, so now I just wanted you to have a look of the structure of the same chromosomes, and this is the one, and these are some of the parts of the chromosomes. So now we can actually continue with our base lesson. So here now we are continuing. Okay, cell division. Cell division. Cell division is the process by which parent cells divide to form daughter cells. That is cell division. So you must understand it. Cell division, the process by which parent cells divide to form daughter cells. So there are two types of cell division. So one of them is mitosis and the other one is meiosis. Okay. So now let us look at the importance of cell division, because you have heard that there are two types of cell division. So the importance of cell division, one of them is formation of sex cells. So cell division, it is cell division that actually form the sex cells. Without cell division, there will be no sex cells. Okay, and without sex cells, you know what will actually happen, because there will be no reproduction. So therefore, cell division is very, very important. Then the other one is growth of an organism. So for an organism to grow from one stage to another, there should be cell what? Cell division. Okay. Then the other importance of cell division is repair of damaged tissue of an organism. So because of cell divisions, the damaged tissue are being what? Repaired. Okay. So now, away from the importance. So these are the most important of cell division. These three things that we have looked at. Then apart from that now, since we are saying that there are two types of cell division, the first one is mitosis and meiosis. So let us look at now mitosis. What type of cell division is mitosis? So mitosis is the type of cell division in which the genetic material is duplicated to producing two daughter cells that are genetically identical to parent cells. Okay, so we are saying this is type of cell division where the genetic material is duplicated, producing two daughter cells that are genetically identical to parental cells. So meaning the cells of the parents, after this division, you would find that those daughter cells that are going to be produced will be actually genetically identical to parent cells. Okay, that is mitosis. Then point 2, we are saying daughter cells maintain the diploid number of chromosomes. So when we say diploid number of chromosomes, that is the 46, okay, number of chromosomes. That is diploid number 46. So then they maintain. Why? Because they are identical with the parental cells. Therefore, they maintain the diploid number of chromosomes. Okay, therefore, after mitosis, each daughter cell has 46 chromosomes. Okay, you have seen. So each after mitosis, or after that type of cell division, you would find that each daughter cell is going to have 46 chromosomes. Okay, then mitosis is essential for the growth and repair of an organism, like what we are saying here when we are looking at the importance of cell division. So mitosis is essential, is very, very important for the growth and repair of an organism. Okay. So from there now, we can also look at the stages of mitosis. Stages now. Stages. The first one, number 1, is interphase. So interphase, what is it? Interphase is a non-dividing phase of the cell. The non-dividing phase of the cell. So meaning there, the cell is not dividing. Is the non-dividing phase of the cell. Then 2, the cell grows and carries out all cell metabolic activities. This is where now the cell grows during this type of division. This is where now the cell grows and carries out all the metabolic activities. Okay, so that one is done during mitosis. Then at the end of the interphase, DNA, which is deoxyribonucleic acid, replication occurs. So this is where now the replication occurs of DNA. Now, when the replication of DNA is taking place, you should bear in mind that, like what I mentioned earlier on, that now there are 2 copies that are going to be to be produced, which is actually called the chromatids. Okay, so this is where now during the end of this phase, okay, which is interphase, the DNA replication is taking place. So DNA replication is simply the duplication of DNA into two copies called sister chromatides, like what I talked about on the diagram. Okay. Then the second phase or other stages of mitosis is prophase. So the prophase, point one under prophase, the first and longest phase of cell division. So this is the first and it is also the longest phase of cell division. Simply means it takes longer there. Okay. Then the number 2 points there is chromatins. Chromatins condenses to chromosomes. So chromatins, we are talking about those coiled threads, okay, which we actually during the formation of DNA. There is the coiled threads there, threads that condense to form what? Chromosomes. Okay, it is there indicated on the what? On the diagram, which actually was here. Then condense to chromosomes under the prophase. Then point 3, the nucleus disassembles and disappear. So during this phase, the nucleus is actually simply when you say disassembles, that is it is broken. In other words, the nucleus now broken, disappear, trying to disappear. So disassembles and disappear during this phase. Then the other one is centriole migrates. Centrioles migrate to opposite poles of the cell. That is under prophase. So what I want you to know is there are a number of stages of mitosis. There are about 8 of them. We are actually going to look into them in the next lesson that we are going to have for biology. For now, we actually going to end here, and I really appreciate you for your attention. And the other thing that I would like to encourage you is to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me also on my Facebook page, Mr. A Plus. Then I'm also found on TikTok there. The name is the same, Mr. A Plus. Then for YouTube, it is Pedagogy Academy. Just try to search, you will definitely find me for more exclusive lessons under biology. Thank you so very much for now.